Hi, this is the video review of the Titan Megazord from Power Rangers Mystic Force. First of all, I really like these characters and everything. They have their own special thing. And today we're going to start off with the Phoenix. Now, in overall, this guy actually looks more like a knight, like a mystic knight. I really do love the clearly whoever had this before me did take really good care of it. Everything. I do love how if you put his shoulder up like this, it can be used as like a shield if he's trying to rush someone. But first, and now to get to we're gonna do the transformation. We're gonna show off the guy, and then we're gonna transform him first. So what we're gonna do is for the first mode, we're just gonna take out a sword, set it to the side. What we're going to want to do is flip that arm up like that, flip our arm up like that, flip, flip, spread apart, and now he's ready. Okay, now we're going to do the Mystic Mermaid. Again, I really do love how they managed to fit the emblem, the symbol of the Mystic Force, into every single Zord they have. I am sick, so bear with me. This guy, or this one, is more like a brick than anything else. I mean, it does have posability if you really want to do it. Arm, that's the only arm can do. Head can't turn. Feet can turn, but it's mostly for transformation. You could kind of get away with it, but no, it's mostly for transformation. And so, for transformation wise, what you're going to want to do is this guy is take off the trident, set that off to the side, flip the head, fold the arms in, take off the tail as well. Can't believe that fell. And then you're going to want to split in half. Right? Yeah. No. Like that. Fold the legs off to the side on both sides. You can connect them if you want. I always find it a little bit easier to connect them after you put it back together, just like that. Now we're going to go on to the Mystic Minotaur. Now, this guy is a brick as well. However, he does have a little bit more posability. The head does not turn. You have two different joints, one the shoulder here and one the arm. Hand does move, but mostly for transformation. You got joints at the hip here, which back and forth. Kneecap joints as well, which are mostly meant for they're mostly meant for transformation. And that's about it. So to get this guy into his ready for combination, you're gonna want to take off his axe, set it off to the side. I always pull out his arms because I feel like it gives you just a little bit more room to work. You're gonna want to flip the hand on both sides. That way you reveal. No, sorry. Different transformation. You want to flip this guy around, fold out his legs like that, put those two together like that, and then just put his hands together like that, and then you got him all ready for the first mode. Now, if you can put these out as well, the heel or the feet. However, it does elongate the feet a little bit, but it does add a little bit more stability to it. And then you just set that guy up to there. Now we have the Mystic Garuda. I really like this guy a lot. The fact that all these other ones look like knights with fancy armor. However, this one actually does look like a actual beast instead of just a man in armor. I really do love the sculpting on the head here. I really do love how the attention to detail and everything. Even like the wings itself are even the wings itself are really good. You can tell they really took their time on making this character, and they didn't just make it as the cheapest, worst stuff ever. And for Dragon mode with this guy, you're gonna want to push in right here. That way it flips out. Fold that back, and just fold that back. Fold the wings out. Turn, turn. Now you can fold out the wings all the way. However, I may actually no, yeah, I'll just fold the wings out like that, and then feet connect into a wing with that peg and that slot. It's not a tight fit, but it's a secure fit. Just like that, and now he's ready for Dragon mode. So, quick thing, I often thought when I was younger that this was more like just a really advanced Batarang. So I'd often pretend like this guy, I just like throw him and he'd come back to me. Alright, but now that guy is ready for transformation. And now we have the Mystic Sprite. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this one. I mean, I love the attention to detail, but I'm not a huge fan of this one. Mainly because oftentimes I feel like the Pink Ranger in the show often just gets like a filler piece, not like an actual Zord. So I don't like this piece, but I do like the way it transforms. And the way this thing transforms is you go first flip these up in the back, flip this guy up, flip that down, and then fold him halfway at the waist down. Turn like that. Fold these down, and then now you got the head of the dragon, which I know I don't like this character, but I do like how it just forms this. Like it's very complicated, but I do like how this forms into this. And now to get into the combining of this, first you're gonna take this guy, the Sprite. Now you're gonna combine him with the Mystic Garuda. You see that ball joint there is gonna go into that slot there. It is a tight connection, but it does hold it still. And then you're going to take the Mystic Minotaur, and you're going to, where is it? You're going to take that piece right there, which will fit into those gray pieces on his back right there. And you're just going to want to, come on, plop it down there. And then there's this peg right here. This one's going to go right into there. Now this actually makes it a lot more secure, and that also makes that secure as well. So now this is really, really secure. Now he is going to be a little front heavy. If you want, you can just move the feet back a little bit, and it should stabilize him a little bit more. Now, before I get all to these guys back here, we're gonna take all the weapons, so like the tail and the axe. If you notice, the axe has that little groove in the middle of it, and the tail of the mermaid has that little part in it. We're just gonna push that right there until you hear a snap, That's actually a strong connection. Like, it's very, very strong. Then you're going to take the trident and the sword, and you'll see that the trident has a little slot right there. The sword has that part right there on it, right there. You're going to want to take that, connect that to there, and then you're going to want to take these two parts and just connect the handle of the trident right there, and then connect the sword in past those two pegs. Now, the cool thing about this is that the sword actually has two different functions as well. It's the sword for a megazord, but also, if you take the mermaid, you pull its feet out right there. You can plug that into the feet, plug that into the other foot, and now you got this thing. What you can do now, take the dragon, pull it apart just a little bit to where it doesn't come apart, and you'll see that peg on both sides, and you'll see that part where the tail was plugged in at the beginning. You're gonna want to, now you can do this either way. I know some people do it this way, but I flip it around. That way the tail, if I can get it to fit. Come on, there we go. The tail fits like that. That way it just stands upwards. So that way it actually does not fall over. And it doesn't just act like it's super freaking loose. And then with this guy, all he does is he just sits there on the dragon. So you see those two spots right there, and there. You'll notice he has something on his hips that kind of look like pegs. And what you do is that you just fit him in there, and you take that peg, and you put it into the slot right there. Now, it is going to be a little hard to fit, and you may have to mangle him around to fit him in there. You may also have to move the arms of the Minotaur as well, just to fit him in there. Again, I apologize. I am currently fighting a cold. You put one in there, and then on the other side, you fit the other in there. Now you move the arms back, and now you have the Mystic Force Dragon Zord. Let me get a top down view. See, I kind of like this guy with the overall way they combined into each other. I understand some people may not like this form because it is a little bit bigger than some people would like it to be, but it is overall really nice how it combines, how it all fits together. And now we will start with decombining this guy and going into the megazord mode. So first, take this guy off. Take that guy off. Just let him rest there. Take that guy apart. Honestly, from this part, just now it's ready for megazord mode. Leave this guy how he is, because he's gonna be the weapon of the megazord. And then honestly, just take this guy off, and from right here we can actually start building the megazord. Hold the wings back. Hold the wings back. Don't take him out of the slot. Alright, so now hold these back. Hang on, I'm trying to remember how I did this. Yeah, like that. Fold that guy back all the way. So now you have like that. Right there with the Minotaur feet. Pull this apart, and you can kind of see it's already starting to form a little bit. What you're gonna want to do is take the right side, and you see that peg and that peg. That's gonna go into those two slots right there on the back, and it's just gonna combine like that, and then it snaps in pretty dang well. I wouldn't run around with this, but that is a tight fit and it's secure. Same with the other foot. Pull that back. Now, he is going to be back heavy, so I would lean him forward like that, just to make him not as back heavy. What you're going to want to do with this guy, straighten the legs out, pull that down, then you're going to want to take this guy. Remember how we left him in a dragon head form. That part's gonna clip in right there onto his shoulder. That way it fits that. Fold that in. Fold this guy does have tight ratchet joints. Connect that into there. And then you're gonna want to take the legs, pull them apart right there, and make sure it's flush with the body. Make sure that's not sticking out at all. Take that, flip that in there. Okay, and then what you're going to want to do is flip this guy back up. Put that over there. Now you're going to take this guy, and you're going to notice that there's two pegs right there and right there. That's a good peg in the hole. Actually, there's 4 pegs. Actually, 3. Yeah, 3. There, and there. That's a good go into there, and there. And it's just gonna right there. And then all you have to do now is just fold. Let me fix my camera. Fold this guy down. Here, let me get him. Fold this guy down. He is going to snap in there if you heard that. Fold this guy down. Fold this guy down. Pop that back. And take the sword. Oh, one thing I forgot to do. Hold the hands out. Fold the hands out. Connect that. Connect that. And now, I take that. I really wish that instead of just putting the tip of this in there, like that, like that's how far we're going, I really wish they would have done it to where the entire handle of the sword could fit in the hand of the megazord. But it is what it is. And I really do like this guy. Mainly because it's just a brash way to fill or to throw the colors together. It doesn't make sense, but it looks cool as well. And they got the M logo just like on all the other swords. I really do like the sculpture and the attention to detail that they have on this guy. Like, he honestly does look like he is the Megazord from the TV show. It is an overall really cool thing. Height-wise, this guy is really cool. For example, here he is with Transformers War for Cybertron Jetfire. He's not as tall as him, but he is kind of tall as him. So there's that. here he is against the Centaurus Phoenix Megazord from the same show. Same height. And then here he is against Transformers War for Cybertron Optimus. Again, he's a beefy guy and he's a little bit taller than him. But he does have nice height. Alright, and that concludes the video. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want me to do reviews on this, like, such as Transformers, more Power Rangers, or even, actually that's about it. Yeah. Thanks guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you all next time.